welcome to Hypothetical Hypocrit, a channel where I'm a hypocrite, but I'm hypothetical about it. My name is Jeremy, and here I play video games and just plain try to be entertaining. As you can see, I'm going to be playing some Undisputed for our Monday night fights. This is something we do every Monday. We do 3 prize fights and a career mode fight. And sure enough, this is the first fight of the night. We're hoping for the best because we lost all 3 in last week's fight because they've made so many changes and the boxing styles are so much different and harder to deal with than ever before. So yeah, I recommend giving it a try. It's a lot better than it was in the early access. So if you did play it in early access and you didn't like it, give it a try now. I highly recommend it. But anyway, before we get started though, if you do enjoy this type of content, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons, leave a comment and share. Any one of those would be great, but all 4 would be amazing just like you are. Also hit that notification bell so you can be notified of all my posts. If you do enjoy the content, you won't want to miss anything. And with all that said and done, let's get into a fight. Alright, we've got Froch and Groves, Fury versus Wilder, and Gotti versus Ward. Some big hitters in this week's fights. These are great matchups, all 3 of them. So let's just jump in this first one with Froch and Groves. Carl Froch and George Groves. Check their stats. We've got a little bit of an advantage on him for their overall rating. And let's see what we got. We got 191 to 183. So we've got an 8 centimeter advantage on him for that. Not much, but enough, hopefully, right? Right. And it's the Nottingham versus London United Kingdom fight. And we've got 1 knockdown limit, so that sucks. We know how much I hate that, but, you know, this is going to end up being a quick fight, I think. Hopefully it's with me winning. So let's get started.
The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. One of the best to ever do it. Carl, the Cobra Froch. He comes in 6 foot 1 inches tall with a 75.2-inch reach. It's George St. George Groves. This former super middleweight world champion stands 6 foot tall, even with a reach of 72 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Carl, the Cobra Froch, one of the greatest super middleweight champions of all time, fighting out of Nottingham, United Kingdom. George St. George Groves. This London, England native always brings the pain. He's a former super middleweight world champion and still believes he can get back on top.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch. Fighting out of the blue corner, a European, British, and Commonwealth super middleweight title holder from London, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, St. George Groves.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold.
All right, we're hoping it's going to be as good as it's hyped up to be.
There's the bell to start the
Come
round.
on.
You'd like to see more jabs. And the book scores.
Oh, that sucked.
He missed with that jab. Talk about massive interest. Their first fight, Groves versus Froch, had over 80,000 people in attendance. This truly is one of the great rivalries in all of the UK.
Come on.
So let's go to the history of these two fighters. First fight, Carl Froch was put down. He was shocked. The whole world was shocked. You look ringside, people were choking on their beer. Then you stopped him in, I think it was round 7 round 8.
Get into
George
a
Groves
fight
was
with
upset
me,
with the
buddy.
referee because he didn't think he should have been stopped. That's when the trouble started. Froch was booed out of the ring. They threw coins at him, they threw beer at him, they did everything, they abused him. Walked in here.
And he caught George Groves big there.
This is the part that's so much harder.
St. George is down.
Knocking him down is the part that's so
One
much
punch
harder.
did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Because they keep running so much, and they're faster than you are to be able to run and throw a punch at the same time. Oh yeah, it's
Johnny,
one
how do you
knockdown
rank the
limit.
performance after this stoppage
Awesome.
win?
A
We
TKO,
won.
We've got to see it again. Because TKOs,
I
they
totally
finish the
forgot
story
about
too
the
early.
one
It's like being
knockdown
kicked
limit.
out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost. Not by a butt, not by a cut, not by a TKO.
I still like it, even though it was short and not totally eventful. It was still a win, and that's what we like to see. Nice score on it too. Not a 12,000, but we'll take it. And yeah, we enjoyed that quite a bit, or at least I did. If you did, you know what to do. Hit those buttons down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And with that being said, I hope y'all have a great one, and I'll see you in the next video.